Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat. Hope all is well, and I thank you for taking the time to look at this video. Mentioned before, and I've done a few videos on this about Yankees. Two of my favorite teams, two most favorite teams are the Yankees and the Miami Dolphins. I want to talk about Roger Maris. Roger Maris, great Yankee, who achieved through adversity when most Yankee fans supported Mickey and booed Roger in his quest to break Babe Ruth's season home run record. You remember that? It was watching tapes, reading books on it. When you look at him, when you look at the tapes, you kind of learn humility and grace from him. And if I was around back then, he would probably be my favorite Yankee player of all time. With him, Roger's bat is in Cooperstown. Why not him? He belongs there, honestly. A great Yankee, but most of all, even a bigger heart. Roger and Mickey, that's when you think of when these two were going side by side. Mickey the Hammer and Roger the Gentle Giant. How can you forget? He used to get this while he was playing right field. Like, how much do you make? So whenever this used to happen, the guys would say, "Go on, Raj, hit him with your wallet," if you ever hear that expression. Maris didn't start going after the Babes record until September of that year. Going into September, he was sitting, I think, around 270. He started swinging at the fences. Rather, he started at 300. Then he started hitting at, started swinging for the fences, then finished up with 267. Mantle getting hurt and going on the disabled list really didn't help either. Mick had batted behind Roger back in those days, giving him protection in the lineup. Yet for all that, the most astounding part about Roger hitting 61 homers that year is that he struck out, are you ready for this? Only 67 times. Only. And I think he really didn't get the respect he so deserves. A fantastic arm in right field. No one took extra on him. And and he was a wonderful right fielder. Saved Mick a lot of running when he was aching. Never really understood why the fans booed him. I love Mickey, watching him. But I think if I was around during that time, I'd be compelled to root for Roger due to the boos and hecklers. Just so much for this goes for Roger Maris. Billy Crystal's 61 was a wonderful portrayal of one of, if not the greatest season in Yankee history. And all that Maris had to withstand as he approached that record. Looking at tapes, and I can only imagine Maris and Mantle, what a show that it was. What I would have to look forward to if I was around that time, each day to see which one had hit a homer. It just on looking at it too, and reading on it, it was too bad that Mantle injured his ankle. It would have been more, exciting. Not that it wasn't, but Maris hitting 61 that year. It was just really a great day in sports history. Looking back at my Yankee history, it was a great show in memory, and it's also something for baseball as well. Roger, at the end of the day, was really great because of the stress he endured during his journey while hitting all those home runs. Setting that record was impressive and a true indication of the character of the type of man. Another great baseball player who experienced the pressure of trying to break Babe Ruth's home run record was Hank Greenberg from Detroit. Look it up. Major League Baseball was against his breaking the Babe's record as well. Greenberg is another player, if you look at it, read on him, who has not achieved the recognition he truly deserved. Major League Baseball at that time just didn't want the Babe's record broken. Cheers to Maris and Greenberg and their families for everything that they went through. You know, Maris, at the end of the day, when his career was something about him as far as Class 2, he didn't embarrass himself by hanging on too long. He left the game while he was still a solid player, which is commemorable. He should be added to the list of the Yankee Hall of Famers, period. Not more. There's no justice as to why this hasn't happened yet. Roger Maris, a great Yankee. Hope all is well. Look forward to speaking very, very soon.